In this video, we'll look at variation introduction. So variation, it is a language of variation. So number one, if the question says square of x, so if they say the square of x, what it is, the meaning, it means x to the power of 2. Then when they say square root of x, now there's a difference. Look at the underline with red. This one is a square of x and this one is square root. So when they say square root of x, it means you get the square root. So this symbol is for the square root, then x. Number 3, when they say x to the power 3, so x to the power 3 meaning is x power 3. Number 4, cube root of x. So cube root of x meaning, now when they say cube root, it means here you put a square root, then here you put a 3. So these 3 present a cube root of x. Types of variation. We have 2 types of variation. So number 1, direct variation. Number 2, inversely variation. To start with direct variation, we are going to look at examples. Direct variation examples, it is given that x varies directly as a square of y when x is equals to 4 and y equals to 3. Question 1a, write an expression in terms of x, y, and a constant k. So this is what you do when you are told to to write an expression. So now they're saying it is given that x, so you write x, you see that, varies directly. So it is going direct. So direct, this arrow here, this arrow present directly. Okay, directly. This arrow, it is the one which is presenting direct, this arrow here. X varies directly as a square of y. You see that? So square. So they say square of y. So the meaning of square of y, it means y power 2. Now, immediately after direct, you put a k. So this k is a constant variation. Then you put y power 2. This arrow now you can change it to an equal sign. It becomes x equals to k y to the power 2. So write an expression in terms of x, y, and a constant k. So this, it is the meaning, which means we are done with question 1. So question 2 now, they are saying find the value of k, constant of variation. So to find the value of k, it is this k which is here. You have to know that is b. First of all, you write the equation or an expression the way it is, y equals k, x equals k, y power 2. You have to know your x. So our x, when finding k, always use the first terms given in the sentence. They are saying x is 4. So x is 4. Y is 3. So y is 3. These first values, they are only used to find the value of k. That's all. So now, where there is x, we should replace with 4. So here on x, we say 4 equals a k we don't know, then times y. Our y is 3 power 2. 4 will be maintained the way it is, also k. What does 3 power 2 mean? We learned in indices that 3 power 2 mean 3 times 3, which is equals to a 9. So there we have a 9. From here, we have to find the value of k. So we say over a 9, we cancel, then k is equals to 4 over a 9. So k, it is 4 over a 9. So that is the value of k. On question 1c, they say, find the value of y when x is equals to what? To 16. So first of all, what you should keep in mind is our equation. Our equation is x is equals to k y power 2. The same equation that we used here, x equals k y power 2. Now after that, then they are subjecting to say x is what? Is 16. So you have to know your k. Your k, it is the first k we had found. So our k is here, which is 4 over 9. So k, you write 4 over 9. Then your x, which is given there, which is 16. So they are saying find the value of y. We are finding y. So where there is x, we put 16. So we substitute 16. Where there is k, we substitute 4 over 9. So 4 over 9. Then y we don't know. We are finding y. So when it is like this, to find the value of y, you have to say over 1, then you cross multiply. Then we say 4y power 2 times y, we will get 4y power 2 equals, okay. So this is paper 1. You don't have to use a calculator. So what you have to do is you multiply 16 times a 9. So this is paper 1, don't have to use a calculator. So you say 16 times a 9, you get 144. From here we have to find the y power 2. We say over a 4 over a 4. You cancel them. Y squared equals, then you say 4 into 144. So 4 into 36, that is 3. 4 into 14, that is 3. That is 12, remainder 2, there are 6. We get a 36. Okay, so 4 into 144 is 36. Now, when you reach this point, we have to find y, because we don't want to see this power 2. So you introduce a square root, then you say plus or minus a square root. You cancel, because plus or minus. This plus or minus, it means that your answers can be 2. Then we say, what is the square root of 36? So that is a 6. A square root, on the square root, for example, if you have a square root of 4, it is 2. It means find the two numbers. When you multiply, you should get 4. So for example, 2 times 2, you get 4, meaning 2 is the square root of 4. You have 25. You find two numbers which you can multiply to get 25. That is 5. For example, 5 times 5, it is 25, meaning 5 is the square root of 25. So just like here, 36, when you do 6 times 6, you get 36. So meaning y is equals to positive or minus 6. This, it means the answers can be 2. When you are completing the square root, just put positive or minus.